And what is going on, good people? We're back here working on a weekend like usual. Of course, we're always working on a weekday. It is ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming, ISG football, and we're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, right off of Route 3. Folks, we're the only show combining traditional sports, real sports talk, and gaming at the exact same time as we bring you the latest in the world of the National Football League. Week number 14 is upon us. We'll also have a couple of gamers playing for cash and prizes as well as we come to you on the platforms of NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network, ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming, ISG football, and we're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, right off of Route 3. All right, folks, let's come inside here. Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG football, also ISG college football, and also ISG basketball. It's the beginning of the week. It's good to be here, folks, as we wind down, about 5 weeks left in the regular season in the National Football League. As we talked about, week 14 is here. Races are starting to heat up in all 8 divisions in the National Football League. We're the only show, folks, combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We're going to talk to the latest in the world of the NFL. Got these gamers as well playing for cash and prizes. But shout out to the good folks right here. This beautiful chocolate milkshake right here. The good folks at Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located here in Clifton, New Jersey, right off of Route 3, literally right down the road from MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. We're in Clifton, literally about 5 minutes down the road. They are the guys that invented deep dish pizza back in 1943, drawing their identity and their inspiration from the origins there in the Chicago. Shout out to the good folks here. Yes, karaoke night here at Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. They've got over 100 locations in some 20 states. And folks, they serve more than just pizza. Trust me, they got pasta, steaks, seafood, burgers, and more, craft beers, great cocktails, and of course, those vegetarian dishes as well. And folks, we're talking about great food here, great vibes. Check them out online as well, unos.com. Shout out to the folks here, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, right off of Route 3. All right, let's go ahead and bring in the co-host for the day. There he is to the left of me, Jarrett Guarantano from University of Tennessee, volunteer starting quarterback, also played in the National Football League with those Broncos and the Cardinals, also in the UFL with those San Antonio Brahmas. Green 80. 52's the mic. Kill. Alert. Roger. Liz. Oh
no.
Oh man.
On Tuesday. Said, hey.
We got to delay a game. We got an injury timeout.
Flag on the play.
Is that? Oh man. It's because it's getting cold out. That's why, Larry. That's all.
Yeah, the joints freeze up a bit. You got to get them a little bit limber. You know what I mean?
It's getting a little nippy outside, so the bones and the muscles, man, they stop working a little bit.
Yo, y'all clouded me right now.
Add an extra stretch routine to the game, Larry, in the winter months, okay?
Dude, all I could hear was Board to say, "Oh no!" Like I've been shot or something. Like I fell on my head or something. What? I was not expecting that, dude. Every time you guys make me laugh, man, it's just my favorite part of the show, man. How you doing, Jarrett? How's everything going, man? You on Rocky Top or back here in Jers?
Back in Jers, man. It is absolutely freezing outside, so I can understand why. I can understand why the limbs aren't working as well lately for you, but it's all been good. It's all been good. Almost Christmas time.
All right, man. Welcome back. And to the right of me, you heard that voice there. Oh no, that is Andrea Richmond. Peace up, A down. She's in the A town. A Rich. Is it cold? Is it pretty frigid down in the A?
Oh, it's so frigid. It's funny we're talking about the NFL, and none of these teams really want to win. And honestly, the Falcons' record also kind of frozen. They especially don't want to win. They're not going to be seeing the playoffs anytime soon. So everything's looking all dandy good in the A, you know?
Nice. All right, guys, we're to get this thing started, man. We bring you the latest in the world of the National Football League.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Let's take a look at the rundown here as we come to you on the platforms of NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and of course in the Black Network. ISG, the only show combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. Trevone Boykin had a little comment, not just a comment, comments about Russell Wilson finding things weird, eating Thanksgiving dinner at his house. We'll talk about that. How about the Cleveland Browns? The defense speaking out against the 49ers wide receiver. Also played at the University of Tennessee, where Jarrett Guarantano went. Jauan Jennings, remember that catch he had against UGA? What was that, 2016, if I'm not mistaken? So we'll hear from one of the Cleveland Browns players, and it was really good stuff there. You got to hear that. Steelers fans chanting, "Fire Tomlin." Is it time for a parting of ways with Mike Tomlin and those Steelers there in Blitzburg? And what about Justin Jefferson, one of the best receivers in football? Is it time for him to get a trade? He had more, I guess, targets. He had actually the quarterback threw more interceptions than he had completions to Justin Jefferson last weekend. We'll talk about that. The Bears and Packers Sunday is the biggest game in the NFL this weekend. Got a lot of big games this week. I think this is probably the most impactful. The NFC North is on the line there. And also, speaking of NFC North, Ben Johnson, coach of the Bears, shirtless and a celly. And he hooked up the fans there in Chicago. We'll show you all about that. All right, let's talk about the rules here. We got a couple of gamers playing for cash and prizes as well here. All Madden competitive game style head-to-head current rosters, like to call those rigs. All 32 NFL teams are available. 5-minute quarters, King of the Hill format. You win, you do stay on the stakes. How about this money? It's all about the prizes. $50 guaranteed. The winner gets 40. The runner-up runs out this piece with $10 cash. You win 4 straight weeks, and it does get progressively harder, folks. Trust me, you can win an NFL license zip chair. Folks, go to zipchair.com. They literally make the best gaming chairs in the world. They make more than just gaming chairs. They got stools, they got gaming desks, they got office furniture, you name it. They've got it all there. They got all the NFL teams, NBA, Major League Baseball, NHL, MLS, and those NCAA teams as well. And also any custom pieces you might have, they can definitely get that done for you as well. Check out online, zipchair.com. Located in Strong Island or on Strong Island. And shout out to Tina Altadonna, the marketing lady there at ZipChair. They've been rocking with us for about 6 years now. Shout out to those folks, zipchair.com. And you also, when you first ZipChair, you do get an official ISG t-shirt. Check them out online. We got the t-shirts and the hoodies for you. A lot of ISG merch for you. Check it out online, theisgshow.com/shop. And how about the matchup, folks? We got a couple of these gamers playing for cash and prizes. These are the two young men. This time we had a woman played a couple of weeks ago. Got a couple of young men going at it this weekend. The big matchup in the NFL, the NFC North, Bears and Packers. JBaird playing with the Bears. ChiefVonte, he's back. Also doing great things at 2K, playing with the Packers. Quick profiles. We'll talk about these two young men. We'll start first with JB. You've seen him before. He's won plenty of times. A really good competitor. JBaird, Buffalo Grove, Illinois. 19 years of age. Illinois State University student. They would be the Redbirds. They're a 2-time ISG Madden champ. How about ChiefVonte? Welcome back. Haven't seen him on Madden since probably 2024. Here's ChiefVonte Wade from the Metroplex, 27 years of age, a permanency case manager there. So shout out to him, man. They're doing some great work in the community at large there. 2020 Langston University ISG Madden champ. All right, how about the standings here before we get started here? Brought to you by MollyPopGrapes.com. MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Here are the Molly Pop picks. Folks, first of all, Molly Pop taking a word about Sweet Storm. You see that pink bag in local grocery stores? Do me a favor, understand you're getting high quality produce, folks. Got about 20 different varieties of grapes. These grapes are very sweet. Also online, pressed juices as well. Check them out online, MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Andrew Richmond has a very, very sweet record, 11-5, and we're just going to leave it at that. We're not going to give her any love. We're not doing that on this program. Let's go ahead and bring everybody in. We'll start there with Andrew Richmond at the bottom of the screen. Let's go ahead and get your prediction. You got the Bears, or you got Go Pack Go?
I have the haters up here, right up here. No, I'm just kidding. I have an interesting conundrum going on here because Vonte. A conundrum, yes, because Vonte was really upset for me for not choosing him last week, but lately I've been going with the person who said, hey, he hate me because I can't endorse haters if I'm not endorsing you.
All right, Rod Smart, he hate me, the former running back. He hate me.
And I want to run it back, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go with JB right now. I'm sorry, Vonte.
That's 2 weeks in a row. No HBCU love. Are you kidding me?
And I'm wearing an HBCU eSports shirt right now.
Blasphemous. Jarrett Guarantano from University of Tennessee volunteer quarterback. JGZ off the Heezy for Sheezy. Who's going to be off the Heezy for Sheezy tonight, JG?
She's such a traitor. Like, I can't believe it.
Big time.
Me personally, I love HBCUs. I would never go against anybody that went to any. I would never do that. Tonight I'm going JBaird.
Yeah, but you're not against HBCUs.
Wow. Wow. You guys are crazy, man.
This is the ultimate trader, okay? A real Lane Kiffin over here,
Right.
you know?
So the guy's name is Vontae. What's the adjective or what's the word or the noun before Vontae? It's chief, right?
Oh.
Chief. What is a chief? It's a leader, right?
Yeah.
Leader of men, leader of communities,
Mhm.
leader of the pack.
Mhm.
And is he playing with the Packers? He is. Go Pack, go. Leader of the pack. ChiefVonte. Makes sense, right? Give me Vontae. HBCU lover. Hell, I didn't go to an HBCU. My mom did. So I went to a PWI. Give me ChiefVonte. Vontae, remember if you win to give me a shout out that I picked you when no one else did. So give me ChiefVonte in this game here. I know JBaird's going to be a tough competitor. So give me ChiefVonte playing with the Packers. All right, guys, let's go ahead and lock it up. ChiefVonte playing with those Packers. Go Pack, go. And my guy, JB, got the young lady living with them there in Illinois, playing with the Bears. There he is to the right of the screen. Good luck, guys. May the best man win. We'll talk to the winner at the conclusion of the game. Let's go ahead and do it right here from Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, on the platforms of NESN of being Sports Channel Players TV and the Black Network. Let's go, guys. Come on. And folks, that pregame show brought to you by our good friends at Golf Zone Social. 3 locations where Brooklyn at. Got BK, West Nine, and Scarsdale, a sports bar and indoor golf lounge with some 16 total bays, 15 bays, and 1 huge VIP suite there. They got the simulators and the suites. It is where golf literally meets social. The best indoor golf experience that you'll find. Indoor golf games meaning unparalleled social engagement. You can play some 240 courses. It is a true experience, folks. It's more than just an indoor golf lounge, folks. It's a bar, a sports bar, a lounge, and a restaurant. All in one. Check them out online, golfzonesocial.com. Oh, we're inside of Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. The guys that invented deep dish pizza back in 1943 got their identity and their inspiration from the origins there in the Chi Chicago. Larry Ridley is CBS Sports ISG football, and we're powered, of course, by Uno Pizza and Grill, located here in Clifton, New Jersey. Week number 14 in the National Football League. We're going to break it all down, get you the latest in the NFL. Also got a couple of gamers here playing for catch and prizes. Middle of the screen there, ChiefVonte with the green glow light in the background, playing with the Packers. He's on defense to the home team. Bottom of the screen, JB playing with the Bears. He's on offense. He's got the white jerseys, and he's driving, and he just threw a pick. Is it going to be a pick 6? Likely not, but it's a good turnover and a good pick there by JB. I got Jarrett Guarantano with me to the right of me, a former University of Tennessee volunteer starting quarterback, played in the NFL as well. Got Andrea Richmond at the top right-hand corner of the screen. She's a sports reporter down in the A. All right, guys, let's get this thing started, and let's talk the latest in the world of the National Football League. We're going to start with a guy that hasn't played in the league in, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 years. Trevone Boykin making news here right after Thanksgiving. Had some interesting and choice words about a Thanksgiving dinner that he was invited to and had with Russell Wilson at his house. Must have been years ago because he was with the Seattle Seahawks, I believe, in 16, 17, I think 2 or 3 years, 16, 17 for sure, maybe even a little part of 18. There is played at TCU, played with Russell Wilson. And he was on a podcast called The House of Playmakers. And listen to how he described having Thanksgiving dinner with Russell Wilson. Remember, he was invited, and he found it a bit odd being at Russ's house. Take a listen.
I went to his house for Thanksgiving. The weirdest feel like he catered. So no, you know, like, bro, I come from a traditional country black family.
We throwing down.
If I got as much money as Russell Wilson, my whole family would talk about me so bad if I ain't fly everybody out there for Thanksgiving. And I'm sponsored by an airline.
Yeah.
Maybe he not close to his family.
And maybe he not. But his mama wasn't there. Sisters wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even though, like, it's still weird to me. I'm just still, even if you don't food with your family, like, it's still weird to me on Thanksgiving. My family gonna do the food. This is what we gonna do. If you the one with the money, we coming to your house. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me
that part.
That's what we gonna do. So
yeah.
to get over there and catch Russell Wilson, like, him, is literally him, Sierra Daddy, me, Noonie, Baby Future, the chef, and 2 nannies. And 3 dogs. And Baby Future at that time was bad as hell.
All right, so that was Trevone Boykin there talking about being invited to Russell Wilson's house for Thanksgiving dinner. Years ago, was on the House of Playmakers podcast and made these statements, talked about how it was weird and odd that his family wasn't there. First of all, Trevone, where was your family? I guess you are away as well. So does it matter that his family was there? His immediate family was there. A lot going on here. He's been trashed pretty much on social media. We're talking about a guy. I'm not going to get into it all about this young man. He has had some issues with court, with some assaults, and also had a 3-year sentence as well for allegedly assaulting his girlfriend and or wife at the time. So I don't know if he's the best person to be talking about family and how things might be a little bit off or weird. Your thoughts here, Jarrett Guarantano. You played with Russell Wilson a few years ago with the Broncos there. You know him as a man. How off base was he here? Trevone Boykin talking about that weird circumstance in the dinner for Thanksgiving at Russ's house. I didn't like the part where he talked about Little Future too. This is a lot here, man. This is bad.
This was absolutely brutal content. When a person invites you over their house for Thanksgiving, like that's a amount of trust that you have obtained over a course of time, and there's just different lines that you just do not cross with it. And unfortunately, Boykin crossed every single line he should not have. And coming from a person that had the honor and privilege to do the same exact thing as him, and I luckily had the opportunity to go to a Thanksgiving at Russell Wilson's house as well as a Christmas. He opened up his house to me, and the things that we had, I mean, it was just the most lovable, likable instances that I've ever had with Russell in that aspect. So being able to sit in the movie theater and we were chopping it up with the teammates and we were watching games and just talking. That was at a time where I didn't have any family in Denver as well. So
yeah, your family's literally in New Jersey.
My family's in New Jersey, and he's sitting there and he's opening up his house to me to allow me to feel like I have a little bit of a family instance away from home, right? And I'm sitting there as a rookie, just like Trevone Boykin was, sitting there as a rookie with not so many friends, and it's a completely different game when you're in NFL, right? You're sitting there, you're 23, 24-year-olds, and you're sitting around guys that are 35, 36 with families, and they have a completely different way of life as you do. But being able to have that instance where I was able to hang out with the guys and being able to go over the house and just chop it up and talk and have fellowship, eat food, it was beautiful. I mean, there's nothing wrong for me or bad for me to sit there and say about any man's family or any man's certain holiday that he spends when he opened up the doors to me to allow me to absolutely have a great holiday with him.
Very well said there. Your thoughts here, Andrea, once you heard these comments. It was the comments heard around the world. Trevone Boykin, I forgot all about him. A great player. Had some issues at TCU. Wasn't he suspended, or didn't he get arrested for punching a cop literally right before the bowl game? He's had some issues. Look, I don't want a character assassination. I don't want to do any of that. I'm rooting for the young man, but he was off here, and I'm sure if he heard these comments, he knows he was wrong.
Oh, absolutely. Like JG said, it's one thing to invite somebody to your house, period, right? But to do it during the holidays, especially, that's a time where that people, the holidays are hard for a lot of people. This is a sacred time for a lot of people, also a hurtful time for a lot of people. So it's a time that you come together and have a lot of fellowship to people that mean a lot to you. So it's amazing that Russ extended that olive branch to not only you, JG, to Boykin, and to, it seems like it's an honor or privilege to do it for a ton of people, because I don't think he does it often. What happened to Kuth? What happened to respect? I don't know. You're in somebody's house. You're going to say something negative about that experience. And it's one thing to say something negative in general, like gossiping. That's already a bad thing. But then to do it on a podcast mic in front of everybody, it sounded like he just wanted attention. And it's bad because you're doing this to cast negative attention onto Russell Wilson. I honestly ended up backfiring, because now his dirty secrets and his laundry, and including the fact that you talk about family, you didn't treat your girlfriend, unfortunately, like family when you had that assault. So now it becomes really hard because people start looking at you and all the wrongs that you did when somebody was just trying to help you out and be a kind person. Yeah. Ugly, God don't like ugly, man. I'm just saying.
Right. Hopefully, these guys can, maybe you can apologize, and we can move on from this. Speaking of moving on, we're going to move on to the Madden game. A 14-6 here. Bottom of the screen, JB playing with the Bears. He just scored. Did not get the extra point. So he's trailing ChiefVonte, playing with the Packers here. He's about to receive the ball. He's got an 8-point lead here in the second quarter. That first quarter brought to my good friends at El Aguila Dorado Restaurant. Located in Bale, New Jersey. Authentic Mexican restaurant, open 7 days a week. Great food, great atmosphere, great affordable drinks as well. Got the libations, folks. They are definitely flowing. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. Mariachi shows every other Tuesday. We just showed that to you last week. We'll be back the next one. It'll probably be in a week or so. Do that with the costumes and the beautiful hats there. DJs on the weekends, late nights on the weekends too. They also have the beautiful patio. It's all there, guys. Great food, great fun, great environment. Just great vibes as well. The Golden Eagle is landed right there in Bayonne, New Jersey. Online, AguilarDoradoRestaurant.com. We're back here inside of Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Larry Ridley, CBS, ISG football here. We're powered by, of course, Uno Pizza and Grill, located here in Clifton, New Jersey. Week 14, talking the latest in the world of the National Football League. Also got a couple of gamers playing for cash and prizes here, folks. ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming. We're the only show combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We're talking the latest in the world of the NFL. Got these gamers playing for cash and prizes. Bottom left of the screen, Vonte playing with the Packers. He has the lead by a touchdown here, one score. Just lost the ball. JB, the challenger, playing with both challengers here, but JB playing with the Packers. It is the biggest matchup in the NFL this weekend that we identified a matchup there in the NFC North. Got Jarrett Guarantano to the right of him, former University of Tennessee volunteer starting quarterback, also played in the NFL, the Broncos and the Cardinals. Andrea Richmond to the right of him. Piece up a down. She's in the A-Town. She's a sports reporter in the Atlanta area. All right, guys, get back to the NFL. How about those Cleveland Browns? Shador and those guys had a tough road to hoe against the San Francisco 49ers. They lost that game. A team, of course, has more veterans and more depth than they do. But it's about the Browns defense, not about Shador, and about the receiver for the San Francisco Giants. How about the Browns defense here, speaking out against Jauan Jennings here. Now, Jauan Jennings played at Tennessee. That is the alma mater of our guy here. Jarrett Guarantano famously caught that great touchdown pass against Georgia back in 2016 from Josh Dobbs. I think it's the last time they beat Georgia, actually. If I'm not mistaken, it really was, actually. So we've seen the antics. You saw this right here. He actually got hit below the belt by the Carolina Panthers. But he was talking some crazy stuff here to the Browns here. One of their teammates, Malik Collins, was carted off the field. They didn't like some of the whiffing and chirping he was doing and how he comported himself. Take a listen to the defensive tackle of the Browns, Shelby Harris, and what he thought about Jauan Jennings. And let's just say, man, he called him a 304. Take a listen.
He's a hoe, and I want that known. Like, I see why he got punched in the nuts, because that's some, like, he says some things that you should not say to another man ever, but, like, I don't respect it, because you say that, then run behind your O-line. That's some real soft shit, and I want that known. I see exactly why they punched in the nuts. I'm surprised nobody punched him in the jaw yet.
That was a big man, Browns defensive tackle, Shelby Harris. He said, I just want to put this out there, man. I want it known. He's a hoe. Yo, Jauan Jennings, man. I love it. He talks about how physical he is and how he likes to punk these DBs. Starting to get a little bit of a reputation here, Jarrett Guarantano. Your thoughts here? What do you think about the Browns, man, and how they called him a hoe there as their teammate was being carted off, and he was, Jauan Jennings was woofing a little bit. Browns didn't like it.
I personally have seen a lot of things firsthand from Jauan. I know, I'll say this. I know Jauan's a different person on the field.
He is.
Which is, I mean, a majority of the league is, right? They kind of snap into that other personality on that league, which you have to do in order to be a really good football player. He completely snaps, right? He just completely turns into a different person on the field, and that kind of has gives him the edge, though, right? He's not sitting there, and he's not a 4-3 receiver with amazing ball skills and amazing route runner. Like, he's that gritty possession receiver that breaks a lot of tackles. He runs routes against linebackers. He gets open. He goes and blocks linebackers. That's what he has to do, right? He's an old school football player. And for him, I've heard him say a lot of things, so I'm not surprised that he had maybe a choice of words with a couple of players this year. But listen, that's football, and I wish that he probably wouldn't have said maybe more outlandish things than what he probably said, but I'm not surprised, right? That's how gritty he is. That's how tough he is. And sometimes he says some things that he doesn't mean just because.
What the hell could he have said about the guy being carted off? Like, did he talk about his mom? I mean, he must have said something pretty crazy for Harris to call him a hoe. And I want it known.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what he could have said, but I've heard him say a lot of different things. Hopefully he didn't bring it there because, I mean, we are almost 30 years old now. We're a little bit older, but hopefully he didn't bring it there. But you never know with Jauan.
Andrea, he must have talked about the guy maybe, being injured. Like, look, it could have been serious injury. Like, you shouldn't be making light of the situation. But the way that Shelby Harris responded, man, that was the soundbite of the year so far in the NFL, dude. He's a hoe, and I want it out there. I want it known. What the hell?
JG said he's not a 4-3 wide receiver. No, he's not. He's a 304
He's
wide
a 304
receiver right now. Okay, right now.
A 304 40.
I I love it. I love it so much. I love smack talk. Bring back smack talk. And of course, what was it? Shannon Sharp used to say the number of girlfriends. I think it was, who else was it? Recently there was another wide receiver who used to DM the girlfriend of whoever he was about to play in college.
Wow.
And then would use that against them. There's some crazy trash talking materials. It might be something along the lines of that for you to crash out like that. But either way, I'm not sure what happened. But smack talk can get a little bit too OD, and I guess this case it was way OD for him to react like that. But I mean, hey, all's good in love and war, and it's a war on the football field. So.
He got under their skin so bad, man. They called him a hoe. That's when you know, man, you just ain't got nothing left to say about it, man. Go ahead.
Not even
Andrew.
a hoe. They want wants the world to know, right?
They
I
want
wanted
the world,
to
they
let
want
it be
to be
known
known.
beforehand.
Yeah.
You know.
Right. And not only that, he was like, he said, what he said at the end about, you know, you got punched in the nuts. Somebody should have punched him in the jaw.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
I was like,
Beautiful.
Shelby Harris is hot.
A lot of sound clips from that. Bar on bar on bar.
Yeah. It was great, too. And it was a perfect sound, but it was like 15, 16 seconds. Like, it was perfect. It was beautiful there. All right, Jauan Jennings doing his thing, man. The 49ers in the playoff hunt. The Browns are not. I guess Jauan Jennings is sitting back, and he's getting the last laugh because he's on a good team right now, and he's doing work. And he's having a hell of a month this month as well. He had a hell of a month in November. He's catching passes, just got paid as well. Hey, man, there you go. Speaking of catching passes here, how about JB? He is caught up, catching up. Actually caught up. It's halftime here. 20-14. He was just down 14-0. 20 unanswered here for JB playing with the Bears. He's got the lead here as they start the third quarter. ChiefVonte had a lead by a couple of touchdowns. Now he's down by a score. He will be receiving the ball here to start the third quarter. That second quarter brought to you by good friends at Mona Lisa Pizzeria, located 165 Broadway in Bayonne, New Jersey. Been around for nearly 25 years there. Best pizzeria you'll find in Bayonne, famous for their specialty pizzas, especially buffalo chicken. Mona Lisa also is unapologetically, folks, Italian. Rich, hearty flavors of Italian cuisine. Full menu, whether you're looking for Italian dinner or, say, like just a quick lunch. Look at those options there for you. They've got it all. Burgers, wraps, soups, salads, calzones, seafood, desserts, and more. And they also got the Da Vinci room for your sort of boutique-style catering and your luxury events. Also have another side as well. Check them out there. They've also got the garden as well. Check out everybody there. Chris and everybody, tell them I said hello. Check them out online, BayonneMonaLisa.com. All right, we're back here inside of Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, right off of Route 3, Larry Ridley, CBS Sports ISG football here. And we're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located here in Clifton, New Jersey. Talking the latest in the world of the NFL. Week number 14, it is here, guys. Just 4 more weeks after this week, so 5 weeks to go here in the NFL. We're talking the latest in the world of the National Football League. Also got a couple of gamers here playing for cash and prizes here. Bottom of the screen on the left-hand side, ChiefVonte, bottom left, playing with the Packers. He is down by 6, had a 2-touchdown lead here. They're in the third quarter. They're playing for cash and prizes. JB playing with the Bears. He's on defense here, trying to keep this lead here. Has a 6-point lead here in the third quarter. Got Jarrett Guarantano to the left of me at the bottom or the middle of the screen from University of Tennessee volunteer starting quarterback. Also played in the NFL with those Broncos and Cardinals. To the right below me as Andrea Richmond. She's a sports reporter, big-time sports reporter. Esports commentator as well down in the ATL. She's an ATL. All right, guys, back to the NFL. We were just talking about the Browns. Keep it there in the AFC North. How about those Pittsburgh Steelers? Wow. 6-6. We're 4-1. So what does that mean? They're 2-5 in their last 7 games. Had this AFC North pretty much sewn up. You look at it, Joe Burrow was hurt. Also, with the Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson was hurt. Cleveland Browns didn't even have a damn quarterback, and they couldn't take advantage. Lost this past weekend to the Buffalo Bills. Mike Tomlin, those guys. The Buffalo Bills, what they rushed for, 250 yards, the most someone's ever run for against the Steelers in Pittsburgh since the 70s when the Steel Curtain was there. So you got those Fire Mike Tomlin chants out there in Pittsburgh. I don't think I've seen that ever. Here's a guy that's been there 18, 19 years, longest tenured coach in the NFL, and he's never had a losing record. Here's Mike Tomlin after the game being asked about those boo birds from the home fans there with those terrible towels in Blitzburg. Here's Mike Tomlin after the game. Take a listen.
What goes through your mind when there's a crowd chanting to fire you in your home stadium?
Man, I share their frustration tonight, man. We didn't do enough. And that's just the reality of it.
Great job there by Mike T there. Really didn't play into it. Also did a good job of sort of acknowledging it, but not really playing into it. That was a very nice and concise point there by Mike T. Had those fire Mike Tomlin chants there in Pittsburgh, and not just a few of them. There was a lot of them, guys. It was a chorus. I guess we can call it a chorus when you got a damn near majority of those people chanting fire Mike Tomlin. Let me give you guys a little something here, Pittsburgh Steelers fans. I know you got the 6 Super Bowls and all that. You got the terrible towels. You got Permanente brothers there in Pittsburgh. It's great. All that, got the 3 rivers. It's the confluence, folks. It's the confluence. All that good stuff there. And Pittsburgh, PA. Y'all let Mike Tomlin go. Man, he'll get scooped up in 2 minutes. Giants, Browns. He can go wherever the hell he wants to go. So if y'all really want to get rid of a guy that I don't think his message has gotten stale, there you go. Maybe. No, he's not going to Penn State. Stop it. Andrea, your thoughts? My producer's always just yelling and blurting stuff out when we're trying to have a program here.
Just yapping away. Never change, Kevin.
No, change. Damn it, change. Change is good. Change your behavior.
You know what? Change might be coming for the Pittsburgh Steelers because, face it, Mike Tomlin's been there for a very long time. I think Mike Tomlin's in a very unique situation because most coaches are fired because they are bad and they're awful and they bottom out and they continue to bottom out. For him, he's so good that they never really bottom out. So they never have the opportunity to get some of these sterling talent in the draft pool. Mm-hmm. They're always having to go to free agency, particularly with the quarterback. And they are not able to navigate around the fact that, dang, we're really good, but we're also not bad enough to suck so that we can be even better. He is a coach that...
Well, as a fan, wouldn't you want that every year you're pretty much going to be in the playoffs or fighting for a playoff? Do you really want to bottom out for a couple of years, 2 or 3 years? Or would you rather be like, hey, man, a bad year for us is 9-8, and we might miss the playoffs or we get bounced in the first round? They haven't had a playoff win since 2016.
And that's the thing, too. He hasn't been a Jeff Fisher where it's continuously 500 ball. Like, he keeps on giving them to the playoffs. But I can understand as a fan, you've been through this dance a long time. At this point, I think both parties should probably be tired of the circumstances and the situation. Unfortunately, the Steelers, like, they have not been able to refresh talent, and they have not been able to find talent for him to work with enough to get them to
haven't had a quarterback since your boy left, man, since Big Ben left. That's the problem.
And so that's on the GM. But then also, too, like, they should also be unsatisfied with the fact that they haven't been in the playoffs. So is it Mike Tomlin's fault? No. But is this going to be sort of like an Andy Reid situation where both parties have probably been there for too many years and they need a refresher? Yes. I wouldn't be surprised. But would I fire Mike Tomlin? No. But hey, you know what? If things don't work out with AG, man, Mike, I have a spot for you in the Jets. Come on now.
No, AG got to get at least another year, second year there. AG. Speaking of G's, JG, your thoughts here. What do you think about the fire Mike T chance there in Pittsburgh? And should the Steelers get rid of him?
Yeah, there's a lot to this. When you look at the history of Mike Tomlin, I mean, it's absolutely miraculous. The things that he's been able to do with Pittsburgh and the things that he's done with every single team that he's had over the course of years, even when they probably shouldn't have won as many games and they still continue to have a positive record. I'll sit there and say this year, I don't think they're as talented. One side of the ball that I did not expect to not dominate was the defense. I thought it was going to be a top 3 defense on paper at the beginning of the year, and unfortunately, it has not been whatsoever. And that's where, I mean, that's Coach Tomlin's specialty, right? He's a defensive coach, and he understands it better than, I'd probably say, 95% of the offense, 95% of the NFL when it comes to defensive play. It's unfortunate how they've been playing, and it just doesn't feel like they've been super competitive. Offensively, it's the same story. Again, yet another year. I just don't think they have enough threats offensively to continue to score big points. Like, they need a couple more wide receivers that are able to stretch the field. Freiermuth is a good player. Washington's a good player. Those aren't complete impact players like some of the other teams. Running back wise, Warren's a good player as well. Gainwell, they're good players. Nothing special though, right? Obviously, Aaron at an older age needs really special players out there because he's not, oh my goodness, not able to move as much or move as well as he used to. So there's a lot of things I think roster wise they could have done a little bit better, and it's kind of showing every single Sunday, right? You don't see the Steelers getting better and better each week. It almost feels like they kind of flatlined.
Yeah, why would they get rid of George Pickens? I mean, he's looking like the steal of the tag on NFL.
Outside of culture, right? That's only.
Right.
And you know what? I think maybe the Steelers thought that they've been able to make lemons out of lemonade for the last couple of years when it comes to the wide receiver spot, because they've been able to find the Chase Claypool, to Juju Smith-Schuster. I mean, they're even pretty like higher drafted. They were able to pick up some other like diamonds in the rough and make do. Unfortunately, they have not been.
Well, it's the character issues. It's not what they do on the field. It's the character issues. But it's like my New England Patriots. You need a trigger man. If you're going to have a bunch of trash out there, you better have a Tom Brady or a Drake May.
Yes.
And, you know, Aaron Rodgers is going to be 41 now. I don't know about that.
And they're dealing with a complete unction, too, on the defensive end, too. A lot of reasons why that defense isn't good. You have a lot of older players as well. So
just got rid of one of their older players, Darius Slay, hit the waiver wire here earlier this week as well. We'll keep an eye on my team, man. 6-6, they got a big game here this weekend against the Baltimore Ravens. That is a battle for the AFC North there. So we'll keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on this bad game, 26-21. Vonte took the lead back, just lost it again. Got JB playing with the Chicago Bears. He's got an interception as well. So he's fourth quarter. See if he can run out the clock here. He's got a 5-point lead here end of the fourth quarter. That third quarter brought to you by good friends at Chubby Sports Bar and Grill. Located also in New Jersey. Bayonne's favorite sports bar. Great food, good vibes, and a fun atmosphere. We all need a place to relax after work, right? So why not do it with a drink in your hand? It's Bayonne's top-rated burgers, wings. They got the dry rub and sauce, grilled shrimp tacos, Mexican street corn, fried shrimp, salty pretzels, and seafood baskets. Open every day of the week except Mondays. So open Tuesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. Man, got the R&B day parties there. Got the day parties. Everything is going well. We'll be there next week, man. Shout out to Ed and everybody. Check them out online, chubbybayonne.com. We're back here inside of Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, right off of Route 3, Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG Football. Week number 4 here, and we're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located here in Clifton, New Jersey. We're the only show, folks, talking the latest in the world of the NFL and gaming at the exact same time. We're talking the world of the NFL, and also got a couple gamers who are playing for cash and prizes late here in the fourth quarter, under 3 minutes to play. 29-21, so an 8-point lead here for JB with the Eagles hat on, playing with the Bears. This Bears-Packers matchup is the biggest matchup in the NFL this week that we picked out, and we're going with. Got a couple other big games. You got Chiefs, Texans, Cowboys, Lions, but that's on a Thursday night. So you got some pretty big matchups here this week as well. Eagles, Chargers, a lot of big matchups. Bengals, Bills, about 4 or 5 big matchups. But this is the one, the AFC North. Got the Steelers and the Ravens, but here in the NFC North, Bears and Packers, it was the one that we choose. Got Jarrett, Guarantano, former University of Tennessee volunteer starting quarterback. Also played in the NFL with the Broncos and Cardinals. Got Andrea Richmond. She's a sports reporter, top right-hand corner of the screen there, down in Atlanta. All right, guys, we got about, I say 12 minutes to go here in the show. Got about 3 more topics here. Let's get, see, there he is. He's doing it again. He's talking. I'm not talking to him, and he's talking to me. So
never changed, Kev. I love it.
He did it again. All right, guys, get back to the NFL. Let's talk. We just talked about the NFC North, that black and blue division there. How about the Minnesota Vikings? Justin Jefferson, guys, about 2 minutes on this topic here. Not very happy. I think he had, 2 catches the other day for like 4 yards. The quarterback, what's his name, Glausmer or whatever his name is, threw 4 picks, right? Twice as many picks as Justin Jefferson had catches there. It's been a struggle for him all year. J.J. McCarthy is going through his growing pains. I love Kevin O'Connell. He was there with the Patriots when he got drafted as a quarterback. I think he was the highest drafted quarterback for the Patriots until they got like Jimmy Garoppolo when I was there in the 3rd round out of San Diego State. Great offensive mind. Going to be a great coach. Already has been a great coach. Had 14 wins last year. Your thoughts here, Andrew, with Justin Jefferson? Should they trade him? Should he ask for a trade? I know Randy Moss says, yep.
Well, let's preface this by talking about the Vikings and how before the season started, you looked on paper, defense, excellent. Looked on paper, offense looked excellent. The only question mark, J.J. McCarthy. Was he actually going to be the player that you wanted him to be? And especially after walking away with Sam Darnold, they put a lot of trust on a guy who looked a little bit shaky out of college, but everybody was like, hey, if he can just hit the plays that he needs to, because Kevin O'Connell is a genius, then this team could go very far. And I was one of those people. now I'm putting the dunce cap on me because my God, JJ McCarthy couldn't even do that right, man. It's very unfortunate. 9, whatever you call him, JJ McCarthy. However, he had a golden opportunity to just ride the coattails of two of the best wide receivers, one of the best wide receiver tandems that we have in the sport, and also to a great tight end. He couldn't hit accurately. Their backup also was having some issues. I don't think that Justin Jefferson necessarily wants to leave. They are literally a quarterback away from being a good team. They just haven't been able to do that. And
because they grow on trees. You can just find them anywhere.
I mean, shoot.
Go down aisle 9 at Walmart and find one, right?
It's Spencer Rattler. Please come and help me. Save me. If you're hearing me, Spencer
that
Rattler,
ain't do it. That ain't gonna do it.
Save me.
No.
I don't know. I don't even think they need a good quarterback. They just need somebody capable. And Justin Jefferson right now is frustrated because they don't.
They had a good quarterback last year and got bounced in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah,
and they won 14 games.
Because you have Justin Jefferson, you just throw it up to him. He's down there somewhere. He can make a catch, and that's why he's so upset.
JG, should he ask for a trade? Yay or nay?
Nay. I trust the organization to go out and do the right thing. I thought that they should have re-signed Sam another year and give JJ another opportunity just to kind of learn. And he was still young coming out of college, so maybe another year behind Sam Darnold you could possibly see. And also Sam Darnold's playing really good football now. He played really good football last year. I thought that he should have had the opportunity to stay in Minnesota, but of course timing and money and all those type of things with the cap space didn't suit them, just unfortunately, just in case that was ever anybody's thought. But Justin Jefferson, listen, he should give it another year. They should probably go out. If they're not going to give him another opportunity, JJ McCarthy, they should probably go out and go get a Mac Jones or somebody like that has played really well this year and could step up, or even like Davis Mills in Houston, right? Both those guys played really good this season. Just give them another year to kind of learn, or if they feel like they want to move on the year after. And that 2027 draft class should be really big with Arch and the boys. So,
you're talking 2027, man. I'm thinking, dude, this is 2025, bro. We are going not only year to year, we're going week to week. You're not wasting my good years. Never sound like a woman. Now sound like a woman being married. You're not wasting my good years. You're not doing that.
He resurrected Sam Darnold. I think
Andrew knows what I'm talking about. You're wasting my damn good years.
I grew up in Tyler Perryville, man. That's all I hear. You know? Go, JG.
I don't know, JG, man. Look, bro, you know how this thing works, man. You got a finite period of time, dude, to be that dude, right? Now, could he play on some teams when you're 30, 31, 32 like Stephon Diggs? But to be the guy and be the face of a franchise and be a true number one, dude, you got like 5 years, bro. Like, right?
For sure.
25 to 30, that's about it.
I don't know if it's A.J. Brown's talent level. I don't know if it's years that are going in. He doesn't look like the same receiver. I mean, statistically speaking, obviously, too, their offense hasn't really gotten him the ball, but playing wide receiver at the National Football League really have so many years to play, and that is just a case scenario for Justin Jefferson. But like I said, he
does not look like a guy that's thinking about freaking next year. He's thinking about, get me the hell out of here tomorrow.
He's getting open. Yeah, he's getting open. Addison's getting open.
When you're staring into the daggone sky, and I'm not talking about old man looks at cloud, yells at cloud. He's staring into open space.
They resurrected Sam Darnold. I think they can resurrect Mac Jones if they wanted to do that.
I don't even think it takes somebody who's like a stellar. Just somebody throw the ball in the area. He can catch it,
get Jettas out of Minneapolis, man. If y'all not gonna get that man a quarterback, get him out of there, man. We'll take him into England. We'll take him.
Y'all too greedy. Y'all already good now.
We back, baby. Real quickly, we got about 5 minutes to go. Real quickly, guys. Bears at Packers Sunday is our game of the week. We're showing you here's the top matchup in Madden. Also, I think the biggest matchup in the NFL. Let's get a couple of other big matchups as well. We mentioned some of those matchups, but the battle for the NFC North there. I think Packers just a half game back, 8-3-1 against the Bears, 9-3. Bears have the best record in the NFC. I can't believe I'm saying that. JG, who you got?
Tough one.
It is.
The Bears have looked really good over the past couple of weeks. Obviously, they are one of the best teams in all of the division, all of the whole conference, per se. Packers also looked spectacular versus the Lions. I thought that was Jordan Love's best game, probably one of the best games that he has had.
4 touchdowns.
He played absolutely spectacular. I'm going to go with the Packers because they're the home team. Besides that, I think it's a really fair matchup. I do think the Packers defense is a better defense than the Bears defense all around. Yeah. And just judging if the Packers can follow up this game like they did last week and play that way, I think they win. But if it's the Packers of recent, it's going to be a long day for them because the Bears really are clicking.
I did not have this my Larry's locks, but I am going Packers too. Andrew, real quick, about 15, 20 seconds. What you got?
Yeah.
Packers?
My fun guy, man. Guess what? His name is Manungai, but he makes it fun. And
Manungai from RU. Cheers,
really?
baby. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
shout out to Nurse guy, man.
Cheers.
Great running ability. It's not even Caleb Williams. He can dot it up, but it's really been that rushing attack that's really been a revelation for them. The Packers really scare me because I still feel like they lean too much on explosives.
Gotcha.
But I do feel like they'll eventually get it together. Maybe I'm a fool, but I guess I'm going to go with the Packers. Their defense is more dependable than the Bears' defense.
Clean sweep here. We're all on the Packers, guys. Real quickly, the Madden game is over. We got about 4 minutes left to go in the show. Actually, about 3 and some change. That fourth quarter brought to you by good friends at 902 Brewing Company, located at 101 Pacific Avenue in Jersey City. Craft brewery there in Jersey City, producing those ales and lagers. Got about 20 different varieties of ales and lagers, handcrafted beers, and the best atmosphere, curated good times. Made right there in the heart of near downtown Jersey City. Got the spacious tap room that hosts a variety of events. Also got the beautiful rooftop, and you're overlooking really Lower Manhattan and the World Trade Center. Check them out, man. We're going to be there tomorrow for ISG College Football. Shout out to Don and everybody there at 902brewing.com. And we're back here inside of Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, right off of Route 3. Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG Football here, week number 14. We're powered, of course, here by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. We're the only show combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. Talking the latest in the world of the NFL. We talked a lot of topics. Trevone Boykin, Browns defense, getting on Jauan Jennings, Steelers fans chanting, fire Mike T. Justin Jefferson, should he get a trade with the Vikings? Packers at Bears was the biggest matchup we're going to talk about this weekend. We just saw it play out for Madden, and it was the Bears getting the win on the road at Green Bay in our Madden game here, as we got a couple of gamers here playing for cash and prizes. Speaking of the Bears, as our head coach, how about Ben Johnson going shirtless? He did this because, man, the fans in Chicago getting some free hot dogs, man, at Wieners, right? What is it called, the Wiener Circle or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Andrea, fill us in here, man. Look at Ben Johnson going shirtless. We got about a minute. Go ahead.
Man, I didn't realize he was that much of a dude, man, because that takes a dude in order to go ahead. Big win against the Eagles. That's somebody, the defending champs, to take your shirt off and to know that it was a person of the culture too. I think it was a tweet. Somebody was like, oh yeah, if he does this, you'll get free hot dogs. Thinking Ben Johnson isn't that type of guy to do that. He is, and I love it because it got the team hyped up. If they end up winning against the Packers, it's because of stuff like this. He's becoming more of himself too. He's throwing in some of those plays that he used to in the Lions. I feel like he's really feeling himself lately. You better go, Ben.
JG, dude, they're winning. They can't even throw the ball. You know he's happy.
Ben is the man. No, Ben's the man. And I love the connectivity that the group has. You can see how much they love him. The locker room culture must be off the charts. And like he said, he's 8-3 right now, and he's willing to sit there and say there's a lot of things for them to work on and get better at. So the Bears' future is really bright, and I think this head coach can really turn into one of the best in the NFL.
I didn't know he had some muscles on him too.
Jacked up. Yeah, he's jacked.
Ben is worried, but it's a young man. What is it? Is it in his 30s? So he's not an old man by any means. So yeah, he should be in decent shape. Pretty good dad bod or whatever, right? He said his wife was watching and his kid was like, no shirt. So that was pretty funny with his child watching there. All right, the game is over. And it was the Bears got the win on Black Friday against the Eagles, and on this game here, Madden, on NESN HLB Sports Channel Players TV and in the Black Network. Let's go ahead and bring in the winner here. JB pulls it out, playing with those Chicago Bears. JB, how'd you get it done, man? You were down 14 early. I thought you were in trouble, dude. I thought you were cruising for a bruising, but you came back and stole this thing, man. How'd you do it?
Honestly, I just had to stop playing offense like an idiot. Like the first two drives, I just sat there chucking the ball at him just for fun, I guess. But, locked in, got a few stops, won the game.
Well, what was the biggest play for you, man? What made you realize, all right, I can do this? Because down 14, you know how Madden is, man. It could be tough at times. A couple scores.
Probably the stop I got when I was down 14 without ball, I think. I want to say. I don't know. One of the interceptions. He turned it over like 4 times.
Gotcha. All right, man. Well, you're back in the winner's circle, man. We'll see you playing next week, man. We thank you for your time. Also, Vonte as well. Guys, you want to be like Vonte or JB? A couple of better players here at Madden. It's ages 13 and up, all online. You can join us now. You win cash and other prizes. Weekly Kingo, the format. You win, you stay on the sticks. Join us now, theisgshow.com/Madden. Theisgshow.com/Madden, folks. Don't do it. Don't do it today, but do it now. Just do it right now. Just go. Also, I need you to go to our page and get this merch for you guys. We got hoodies, we got t-shirts as well. Official merchandise shop. It is open. The stores are free shipping on orders over $75 exclusively at theisgshow.com/shop. Theisgshow.com/shop. Hoodies $59.99. T-shirts $29.99. JG and Andrea got some coming here. Nice Christmas gifts here in the next week or so. Also, this post-game show brought to you by good friends right here at Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off 43. They invented deep dish pizza in 1943, got their identity and inspiration from the origins there in the shot, Chicago. 100 locations in some 20 states, and they serve more than just pizza. Got pasta, steaks, seafood, burgers, and more. Craft beers, great cocktails, and vegetarian dishes for you health nuts out there. Check them out online, unos.com. All right, before we get out of here, folks, don't forget Larry's Locks. I got a handful of locks here, man. Run straight to the window. Trust me. Take your EBT card, take your rent, take your mortgage, whatever it is, take it all there, and your 401k, man. Week 14 picks. Bengals at Bills. Hoorays. Titans at Browns. Brownies. Steelers at Ravens. Quote them no more. Baltimore, baby. Colts and Jaguars. Duval. Texans at Chiefs. It's the kingdom, baby. Larry's Locks presented to you right there by Molly Pop Grapes. MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. All right, man. It's been a great show. Let's go ahead and get out of here for JB. Got a win. We'll see him next week playing with those Chicago Bears. Andrew Richmond, sports reporter down in Atlanta. There's my guy, Jarrett Guarantano, former University of Tennessee volunteer starting quarterback, also played in the NFL, the Broncos, and, of course, those Cardinals. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG Football. We're powered here by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Thanks for watching on the platforms of Destination, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. Enjoy the games. Week 14 here. 5 more weeks to go. National Football League, guys. Enjoy it. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.